Hey everybody, welcome back to another midweek moment. So this last week, we welcomed another member to our extended family. We have a new niece, and she is so adorable. Her name is Maggie Ruth. And I think you'd agree with me. She's definitely a keeper. And I think about the names that we've been given, the names that we in turn then give to our children. When a parent goes about selecting a name, they're looking for one that fits that child or maybe reflects a certain tradition in their family. A name that when it's given at birth and when it's later spoken over that child at baptism, it's a name that rolls right off of the tongue. And when people come up to them and ask, "Oh, what's the name of your child?" You can speak that name and you can speak it with pride and joy. But there's an interesting phenomenon that happens. Sometime between when our children are born and when they're baptized, we change our tone as we speak their full name. When we speak their full name, it's now, "You are in trouble." It's not spoken with pride and joy. It's spoken with a harsher tone. But my challenge to you, especially as we just celebrated the baptism of our Lord Sunday this past weekend, as we looked at the story of Jesus' own baptism where the Father speaks from heaven and he says, "This is my Son, who I love. With him I am well pleased." In other words, I'm proud of him. My challenge to you, and especially this is for you as parents, is to resist that urge to use the full name of your child in a harsh tone. Instead, go back to their baptismal identity. Go back to the roots of their name. Go back to that moment where when you were asked what their name was, it would roll off of your tongue and you spoke it with pride and joy. This last Sunday, I went home to each of my kids and I put my arm around them and I called them by their full name and I said, "I love you and I'm proud of you. Don't you ever forget that." So if you're a parent who has a tendency to use your child's full name and not in the most positive terms, this week, make a change. Change your tone and find a time where you're calm and where you're proud of your child to bring them back to that full birth name that was given to them, to bring them back to their baptismal identity so that they can know that they are loved by God and they are loved by you. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you again next time.